Hello, hello, hello. Bingo, bingo, bongo, bongo. How's it going? Solar. What'd you do? You did something. Eva's here as well. How's it going? What a beautiful Monday. I rebranded. Oh, you're Volar. My bad. Volar. You're right, I didn't even notice. What does Volar mean in this case? Man, I got up at like 8:30 today. Felt good. Horsey. It is horsey time. It is indeed. Nay, Winnie. How's it going, Jordan? Sorrow is too basic, and there is a Lost Waves song called Volar, and it's a bop. And so you put the two words together and you were like, not solar, Volar. I get it. I can follow that logic, yeah. You got up at 4? Fuck that. Anytime before 7, and I'm like, you must need me for something important because that's not happening otherwise. Okay, so I see like impressions and likes and things like that, which are gonna be like social media metrics. I got up at 11, man, so early. Yeah, I used to get up at like 11 or 12 pretty much every day when I was like in college, and I would just pick afternoon classes, but nowadays I can't, I don't want to get up later than 10. I try not to get up that late either. I got up at 8 today. I was like, this feels like a good morning. Eva just got up recently. Okay, so like 11-ish, 11:30. Manner. Manner? Huh. Brutal. Real? Brutal, extreme, very, something like that. My Balala mod is outdated then. Wait, what caused your Balatra mod to be outdated? 11:57. Holy shit, you woke up to the notification basically. Who has enough points? Wait, no, 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 no. Oh, with relation to your name. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna need to go in and change the S to a V. That's like 20% of it, man. One letter's like kind of a lot when there's only 5 letters. Um, Poll, post, those work as well, right? But I don't see two others that fit that. And um, the manner in which you do something. New person, yeah. We've never seen this person before. What woke me up was a swarm of mosquitoes in my dream. Well, at least it was in your dream, because holy shit. Like, imagine being woken up by a swarm of mosquitoes. I barely even, like, mosquitoes can bite me in the middle of the night and I don't really wake up. I could only imagine being bitten by mosquitoes enough to actually wake up from it. Like, comment, post definitely feel like they make sense. The problem is there's stuff like impression as well. Maybe these 4 are just the 4 they're looking for. No, one away. Like, post, comment. Lurk could be, but I don't see why it would be. DJ, did you see Grimm's server's Discord? I haven't looked at it in a couple hours. What part of it? Drop impression, use lurk? Like, post, comment, and lurk. I don't like lurk here. I mean, like, I guess it works, but it feels like it was made by someone who doesn't really know what these words mean. You know what I mean? Like, impression works just as well as lurk. You have lots of YouTube lurkers, indeed. Yeah, depending on the stream, of course. Down a grand because my GPU went poof. This is not the time for your GPU to be going poof, too. Prices ain't low right now. Um, manner, impression, no. Very extreme and brutal. Those kind of feel like they fit as just sort of like superlatives. Your lurkers are all fish stick bots? Maybe. We haven't really had like a ton of people join on YouTube just like at the beginning of a stream recently, so we haven't been able to see it hit that inflection point that it usually does. I got a Pentium 2 for 500 bucks. Ooh.
Curly toes. I'm your curly toes and pink ribbons and bows.
So you got in
and
just before they
glitters
decided
and
to up
glows
prices.
to put on a fine show. A mighty
Oof.
fine show for a mighty fine man.
30 seconds is almost too much for that redeem. um Volt, pole. I mean, uh this brings to mind like batteries almost, but maybe that's not what I'm supposed to be looking at here. Mm-mm-mm. 5 volt versus and vary. Sorry, I haven't really been concentrating very much on this, as you can tell, because chat's very active and I want to talk to people. 5 volt vary and versus? What do these have to do with one another? I believe you, but just what V might mean? Yeah, I suppose so. V in like internet slang is used. I suppose that works, yeah. Um Manner, impression, um we've also got opposite. We've got brutal, real, and extreme, which I still feel like definitely go together. Quite a few people type exactly like that. What you just typed there, Voller, that's actually that's somewhat typical. It's not like as in modern vernacular as it used to be, but that was absolutely the way people texted. Yes, V is also the Roman numeral 5. Yeah. I know because I play blueprints. Real, extreme, brutal, and I don't know. Manner, impression. Opposite? Maybe? I don't know. That feels a little weird. I'll guess it, but no, that's 2 away, in fact. Maybe that's not the what they're looking for at all. Roman numerals are a blueprints reference. Oh, Lightspeed, did you see the Discord server? I think I might have an idea of what the answer is. Uh, Pole end opposite extreme. Yeah, the poles, opposite ends. Mm-hmm. Two parts of things that are far away, yeah. Manner, brutal, impression, and real. Is this related to like art? Art movements. Yep. Realism, impressionism, mannerism, and brutalism. Yep, 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 yep. Now that you say it. Oh, whoops, forgot the wordle. That will be a recurring theme. Prepare. What is a Discord server? Is it edible? Is mayonnaise an instrument? Yeah, brutalism is one of the lesser known art movements, but it was an art movement. Let's go with fight. That's. Imagine if that had just been right. um, this could be like fiery, perhaps. Let's see if we can guess a couple of those letters. I feel like just guessing like words at this point would be kind of nuts. Fiery would be crazy. You know what? Fuck it. Fiery. Damn it. Why though? This could be fizzy. This could be Philly. This could be 50. It can't be 50 anymore. Sorry. It could be filmy. Yeah. Um, let's go with Philly. This is relevant because we're playing horse game. Boom! It's a horse game reference. All right, we'll come back to that later. All right, I have not even remotely considered who the fuck I'm actually gonna run today. Just a moment while our game boots. Oh, I also do not have. Allow me to pull up our music requests here. Ooh, update for the game. Hello. New event, perhaps? Okay, song requests should be on. And they're working over here as well. Okay. Smoky stream, Smoky stream. Smoky! We'll see if he comes over here. No, do not ignore me. I don't want to ignore you, Jordan. Sometimes I type the word before you say anything. Uh, I'm gonna complain for a second. The reason I rebranded as well is because number one, Solar Lemon God was way too clunky because there's way too many channels called Solar. I keep getting confused with a TF2 YouTuber. And also it was basic. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Well, I mean, I feel like it's not really my place to say whether or not you like your name or not. Those feel like reasonable reasons to rebrand a little bit. Um, Solar Lemon God, I guess, is I wouldn't say it's like that basic, but I suppose so. And if you keep getting confused with people, yeah, seems valid. How's it going, Yeet? It was better than Volar. That might be a fair point as well. Is that I don't know what Volar is, but that doesn't necessarily matter either. Should we run some Manhattan Cafe? I haven't run any Manhattan Cafe in a little while. I also joined a new club because I want to see if I can join a club that can hit like B rank or something, get a little bit of extra rewards. I feel like I'm active enough to be in a B rank group and not like be pulling my weight. You know what I mean? Um, donate some of those, donate some of those, and I'll donate a couple of long shoes and then request some of my own. There we are. Just no. Oh, he doesn't like being related to Curly Toes. I see how it is. Solar finally admits that Curly Toes is a bad song. Guh. All right, so where were we? I don't remember. I guess it's been about a week since I last played, so you guys haven't seen any of my champions meeting stuff outside of what I mentioned last time. And I think I might have mentioned something briefly on the server. Um Jump in here real quick. So we've been running. I was gonna do a runaway Suzuka, but my runaway Suzuka just doesn't have good enough stats. Oh, just a moment. I also want to do VR content and anything to do with Curly as always. J-Man clone. Why do you mean? Gotcha. Understood. Curly Solar Toes. I think anything with Curly sounds like it's out then. Anyways, I was going to run a runaway Suzuka. I believe it was this one, but she just wasn't. No, it's actually not this one. I actually don't know why the fuck this one wasn't winning. She just wasn't. I guess she didn't have enough mid-game skills. Um, but this was my runaway, and she just couldn't quite close out. So I switched to a slightly older one that's running fucking only 1,000 speed, which is wild. 1,000 speed plus a medium, and she's got like a 20% win rate. So fuck if I know. She's got a lot more of these mid-game, medium straights, front runner corners, medium corners that seem to be helping her out. And then I'm also running this nice nature that I recently trained. She's up to a 10% win rate, which isn't bad because she's a debuffer. She's just got Let's Pump Some Iron, Moving Past and Beyond, and No Stopping Me for Excel. And if she happens to hit number 6, she wins anyways, right? That's about it. And then my Daiwa Scarlet has got about a 20% win rate as well. This one's a little bit better. She's got medium and long S. So that's been my team. I have about a 50% win rate. So we'll see how I do. Um, and with that, let's go ahead and do a training. Who do we train? Who do we train? Do we try to train a faster silent Suzuka for the finale in a couple days, or do I just train someone else like a Manhattan Cafe? I do like a good Manhattan. Maybe we'll do one of each. Maybe we'll start with the silent Suzuka, see how it goes, and then we'll train a Manhattan Cafe afterwards. I always pick you. You got the well, let me make sure this is the right one. I'm pretty sure it is, but peek you, make sure. What you got? Turf medium, medium. Yeah. You're the one. And then for my Uma, I usually run this 3-star uh turf, 2-star turf, 3-star long. She's got speed stamina. I usually prefer power. I don't remember if I have a good power that's like actually worth using. Maybe one of you guys? DG, you are asking as if people play this game. I mean, some people in my chat definitely do. What? I've had pretty long-winded conversations with people about this. Maybe they aren't here right now, in which case, yeah, no one's gonna answer, but like I can't be a streamer and just like not ask the questions. Name them? Rexpor. Boom. Asking me like I don't pay any attention to who's in my chat. There's also the German named guy who comes by every now and then as well. I don't think he joins every Uma stream, but he has been around a couple times. Zwei, that's him. All right, let's go with for speed. I think I'm gonna go with Sweep Tosho since I can't use my silence for silence. And obviously Kita-san, we want the Mihona Bourbon Wit because of the skill she gives. I think I'm good with 2 speed cards and 2 power cards. Uh, Mostly because I like Biwa's training effectiveness, even though her events suck ass. I could try to take 2 wits and see if I can just BS my way through this with 1 power. I'm just kind of scared to take only 1 power card with Silent Suzuka, who gets no power or stamina growth. I'm pretty sure 2 power is just necessary for her. Maybe it isn't, but just making sure I'm not missing anything. Did we shoot that clanker already? I assume they got taken care of. Yes, they did. Sick. Oh, hey, how's it going, Golgi? We just started. I am just barely 20 minutes into stream at this point. I'm trying to decide if I want to run 2 wit cards or 2 power cards. I kind of want to try 2 wit and just see if I get lucky. So that would mean I'm taking Agnes Tachyon as my second, because I do need that race bonus, I believe. 36. Yep, we're good there. We go. This is the only time I'm going to say this, but ChatGPT cooked. Yikes. Yeah, all right, we're going to need a good explanation. It said go with Solar Lemon God for animation and everything else, but call your VR channel Volar. VR Solar. Yeah, seems like it could work. I know nothing about this game, only Haunts. It's like a management sim of sorts. There's a story in here, but I've played Silent Suzuka's campaign before, so you're probably not going to see any of that unless a new event pops up that I haven't seen before for some reason. But you're essentially training these 5 stats, and I mean, you need to get them as high as you can, and you take skills and such, and every horse is based on an actual horse that existed. Ooh, that's not a great training. I guess we'll just take the speed. So their campaign often reflects that. All right, I'm gonna go do some shit, BRB. I'll see you in a little bit then. Solar. Soup, you got any easy board games to recommend for community board game night? Are you looking for like social style games? I don't know how many people are gonna be in on this for community board game night. You expecting like 6 to 8 people, or are we trying to get like 4 or 5? And I guess it would also have to exist on Tabletop Sim, huh? So I probably can't recommend anything too super niche. A game I just recently picked up that I've been enjoying is Coup. Uh, hey, that's a good one. We're gonna take that one. There's also, let's see, there's Sushi Go. Sushi Go is a pretty easy game to learn. Sushi Go Party. If I had checked your Discord server more, maybe I would have joined in. Cards Against Humanity. I guess that technically works. Do you like fake bit or real bit music more? Real bit is actually 8-bit. Fake bit is trying to be 8-bit. I can't say I've really thought about that before. I didn't even know there was a difference, to be honest. Like now that you say it out loud, I'm like, yeah, I guess that should exist. But um if you're gonna put me on the spot and ask me my opinion on that, let me think about it. Um Real bit is actually 8-bit. Fake bit is trying to be 8-bit. Kind of sounds like you prefer real bit based on that description. What is real and what is fake? Do I take the risk here? Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It paid off. We're good. It's the difference between getting to play the run and bricking the run on the spot. So I don't know why I insist on taking that risk every fucking time I see the event. The energy just is it's too good, man. I can't pass up on the energy. Poker night? Ooh, pog. um Power. Big. I do like Real Bit slightly more, but that was the only way I could quickly explain what both were. Oh, okay. Word. Give me more stamina. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm going to assume that any songs that I've heard in modern era that have tried to emulate the 8-bit sound are probably all fake bit, in which case, like I guess I like it, but I couldn't tell you whether I like it more than actual 8-bit music. Maybe I do. Easy clap, go next. That was the maiden race. That was never going to be a threat anyways. I think I will watch I'll try to watch a couple more of the G1s this campaign. Anything less than a G1 race is usually a shoe-in for this character. So probably just skip through those. That's a good speed training. Yeah. Get the friendship levels up of all these characters early. That's like generally the main goal of year one should always be to get all your friendships up as much as you can, even if you see a better training elsewhere. Like in terms of the actual number that you're getting. Um, because like you can see that this speed training gives me 13 speed, and speed's the most important stat. That's probably better than this guts that's only giving 10. But guts has three characters over here that all get value. The bar's going up every time I train with them. So you lost your streak. I actually lost my streak on yours a couple days ago as well. I forget what it was. I think it was the one you did before Hollow Knight. I think I lost my streak on yours as well. Twitch isn't letting me change it, but we back as solar. Oh, that's what you were doing. Word. DJ, I'm at 10 streams right now. Cheers. I thought we had a scare a couple days ago because Dex almost lost his, but he didn't actually. He's almost at 80 now, I think. Ooh. 7% failure. Nah, we win those. We win those. We do indeed win those. Mile corners is not helpful, but thank you for trying. Wit. Mm. Yeah, we got time. Rest me. I'm gonna be racing in, I think early December is probably the race of choice. That's a good event. Did I see that I already completed Mihono Bourbons? Did I see that I already have? Yeah, I do already have taking the lead. All right. We're in an excellent spot coming out of year one here. Perfect. That was Yoke Jaeger, yep. Always with the good timings. 77 streak. Oh yeah, we were talking about you. Gotta wake up in like 5 hours, but horse gambling now, that is more important. I'm glad you have your priorities in order. I think Pow and Scav are at like 20 plus on my stream, which is insane. That is, yeah, like having a lot of people at consistent numbers like that must be great. I feel like a lot of my chats also like not necessarily every single stream, but a lot of you guys are pretty consistent regulars, and I do appreciate that. All right, we go with the first Rico event there, get mood back up to great. Although, no, I wouldn't have gotten it from an event. Golf rules. Lowest is best. Yeah, I'll take this wit. I do need to get Sweep Tosho up to orange since I am running only 2 speed cards. Sweep definitely needs to be at orange as soon as possible, or else I'm going to be very lacking in speed. Always power. Guts. Guts is the worst stat. Never pick Guts if you have a different choice. Yes, yes, I need to race for more fans. Juvenile fillies. Probably the choice. Do I have any skills I want early on? I don't want to take early lead. You get one of these hints naturally by playing. I think ramp up is probably my best bet. Rather cheap. My speed should be fine for a mile race. My stamina definitely is. Yeah, Solar's a regular, Lightspeed's a regular. Golgi's becoming a regular. Yes, excellent. Eva's also a regular, absolutely. I think you count as a regular, Eva. Anyone who's here like at least once or twice a week, right? That third is pretty rough. Hello? Does that at least give me enough fans? No? Fuck. Gotta run another race. I wish I could rewatch a race like in a campaign to see what happened, because that usually gives you a very good idea of like what you need to work on. I'm pretty sure I can run a training here since I only need like 300 points. I can run literally any race I want. I don't have to run the hopeful stakes this turn. I've been to all of my streams. How many streams is that though? I stream every day and I've been to all of my streams. I'm on like a 300 streak. I think we might actually be coming up on 300 soon. We're at least 200 because I've only missed like what, maybe 20 or 30 streams since February. I'm learning Premiere Pro right now. I actually enjoy video editing. Quick, edit my videos. I hate it. I don't actually hate video editing. I've started to streamline the process. I don't hate it nearly as much as I used to. It was almost 3 years ago. I tried never again. I definitely have tried streaming a couple times in the past to much less success than we're having this time around. Yeah, yeah. We knew you were gonna lose, Taiki. Hey, could you guys like win a fucking race? Thank you. Jeez. Give me four double circles. Basically, tell me you're definitely gonna win, and then we eke out the victory barely. About 60-ish streams. Yeah, you stream like 2-3 times a week generally. Yeah, that makes sense then. Mine too, please. I'll pay you an exposure. What about I get you an editing job for half a gum and an empty packet of potato chips? You know, that was going to be my offer. I was going to offer to pay you in gum, but I see he beat me to it. The best I can offer really is just exposure. I don't even have 500 subs on YouTube yet, so I can't even offer you like half of whatever the videos get. Oh? What's up, Special Week? I've never seen this event. Mostly because I never use you as a card in my decks. Special Week is adorable. I don't want Esther Tank. I guess give me 15 guts. Damn, she's just crashing into everyone today, isn't she? Yes, yes, I still need to race, I know. We've got this one this turn, and we've got a mile next turn. I'll just run the mile and be fine. Since it seems like we've got a good training this turn. Yeah, I'll take the wit. How will I hit the slots without money? Gamblers hate this one simple trick. Simply having money allows you to gamble forever. Uh, None of these matter. Just pick your favorite and win. Thanks. We lost a turn because we got that third place, but it wasn't that big a deal. We still get the skill points out of it, so it's not really a lost turn so much as just a slightly less efficient turn. Uh, One wit training. I'm not gonna train a 24%, 27% failure. I think we just rest here and run it next turn. Monthly, if you edit for 18 hours each day. Do you really give me energy up on a turn that I already had full energy? What are you doing here? Come on, guys. At least I got well rested, so I guess I can't be too mad, but... Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's watch a race. Let's watch a race. Yayoi show. Got a new Twitch account. Hey! Mr. Celery Games is back in action. Did you just give up on the old one and just make a new one with a new email or something? I've only edited 1/3 of one Gorilla Tag video, by the way. I am not a pro. You are probably about as pro as I am, though. All right, let's watch this. Admire Vega for the third, Narita Taishin for the second. I don't know what course this is, really, so I can't tell you whether Narita Taishin's actually going to be a problem or not. Usually Admire Vega is, but I'm first favorite in all three categories, so I can't imagine losing without, like, a rush after a position struggle. I sure hope that doesn't happen. Go out to an early lead, of course, because we're a front runner. There's the spot struggle. We should win that as well. I don't know why we wouldn't. Yes, we did. Ooh, there's a Saiyan Sky in this race. Okay, that's potentially concerning. But the way they changed Suzuka's ult, I should probably still be fine. There's such a gap between the back and the front that I can't even see all them back there. Taishin and Vega are still way at the back. Is that winning ticket as well, I think? Winning ticket's never really a threat outside of that one campaign where she is. Going into the halfway point. There's my ult. Just pull further away. It's really useful. Like, so useful. I thought like it was good beforehand when it triggered on the final straight, but now that it triggers before the final corner, one of the most important things for winning as a front runner is just being in first going into the final corner. So like being able to do that better is obviously preferable to hoping that you're in first, getting the acceleration, and then triggering the ult afterwards. I do see a couple people trying to make a move. Who is that back there? Taishin? Yes, it is. I think we're far enough ahead that it's not going to matter, but they are trying. And win. 2-3-4 for Taishin, Vega, and winning ticket. DJ, are you more of a media pending screen or media offline screen kind of what does that mean? I feel like I'm a media offline kind of guy, but I don't know what the fuck that means. Not enough pixels in the grass for you, Solar? Sorry. They fit it on a phone. I don't know what more you want. Though I guess they also fit Genshin Impact on a phone, which is pretty crazy. You got any plans for today outside of streaming, of course? Myself? I actually got a pretty early start today, so I did some voice acting stuff. Someone actually put in a request over on Fiverr for once, so I had some work to do this morning, which was nice. Give me the straightaway adept since I'm full energy. So I feel like I got some good work done this morning. As for the rest of my day, I don't think I have any particular plans. Not yet, anyways. Yeah, I have a Fiverr. It's voice acting stuff. It doesn't get very many clicks because, I did just post it on Fiverr and walk away, basically, right? It's like, if you need something, I'm here, but that's about all it is. What is it? It's just voice acting. We like I can voice act. That's what it's that's the service offered. No, the link. Oh, I'm not gonna dox myself. No thanks. I used my actual I used my actual name and shit because I'm a professional. Not that people don't know my name anyways, but I don't really want to just be like, here you guys go. You might as well here's my home address while we're at it, right? Like if it gets accidentally put out there, if someone calls me by my name, I don't mind, but can you voice act the voices inside my head? I mean, if you give me the tone and the general speed you need me to read them out, perhaps an accent if I could do that one. I suppose I could. I don't know why you would need me to, but uh hey, could you stop getting mood down? Thanks. She's just trying to bomb this run, I swear. I may be looking for voice actors. I'm only voicing 7 characters in my show. Only 10 show up. Well, if you need me to. I'm not exactly like super professional by any means. I don't have like a resume I can hand you, but I'm potentially open to it. FakeBit uses values other than the 255 given, and I think RealBit also uses all restrictions real 8-bit music has. Such as? Where is voice acting redeemed? When I get more confident in my voice acting, perhaps I could actually do that. I'll find it and request a fully abridged season of Umamusume with only his voice behind all the characters. I would do that in a heartbeat, man. That sounds great. Okay, gotta go. Hope your Hanses win. Bye. Okay, bye. Have a good, I'm gonna guess, dinner. Did I get another mood down, by the way? Holy shit. Well, at least he gave me speed for that one, but damn, girl, chill. Uh, I think we do a training, and then we do a Rika rest. This sounds like something out of Demo. Maybe I've said that before about this exact song, actually. Uh, Give me the guts. If you get that redeem, I will get you to VA a Hans girl. I bet. I imagine that's definitely gonna happen. I'm gonna get some super unhinged shit. Would you be okay with your wife dying to the person in my profile picture? I mean, I imagine if I'm voice acting the character, I shouldn't be okay with it, right? That's like, and he is, unless he is also supposed to be okay with it, in which case, yeah, I guess I could. Demo is, it's like an old rhythm game that had it had original songs. Can we beat the top team? Fucking no. All right, let's play against the second team. That's usually how these campaigns go, anyways. Easy clap. I don't even know why I'm watching this. I know we're gonna 5-0 them. I have 3 pennies and a nickel. How many lines is that? I'll read 2 words. You can pass me that stick of gum that Lightspeed gave you for the editing work. Ooh, that's a decent one. I do kind of want to get a rest turn off just because like I need to go back up to great mood. Ooh, there we go. That'll make it easier. I'm probably gonna need to run the Japan Cup this year just to make sure I hit my goals, my fan goals for year 3. I need 60K by February of year 3. I'm feeling a little like this run's trainings are doing all right, but I feel like the events and the Unity trainings specifically have been a little underwhelming. Which I mean, you can't win them all, right? But still, eh. Gold just S rating? Just S rating? Are you one of these guys who can get S ranks whenever they want? I want a good character for champions meeting finals as well, or a better character rather. But yes, S rank is like the end goal. I realize I'm a little bit more likely to pull that off if I just run a fucking sprint character. I just run Sakura Bakshin, go 3 speed 2 wit, or vice versa, or 3 speed 3 wit, and just like hope that I actually get lucky for once in my life. But right now we're training a Suzuka for champions meeting. I don't need skills. Kill him. Ice Dub was made by Nighthawk22, an obscure artist who's really only known for 3 songs: Isolation, Animation Warrior Theme, and Perfect Storm. I have to say, I've never heard of them, so that makes sense. Unity can come back, but will be bad if you lose Unity matches. Yeah, I haven't lost any yet. We won the first 2. We went for the middle and the top, so usually from there, Unity is pretty alright until the final. I don't usually have trouble with rounds 3 or 4. I don't know that I've ever lost round 3 or 4 if I've won the first 2. 2 speed, 3 wit, and Rico should be doable for Suzuka S. I am concerned about my power though. I feel like I end up with a character that just doesn't really have the power to match. I'm running 2 speed, 2 wit, and a power right now, plus Rico. That being said, my speeds also aren't really that great. Like I have a 3 limit break Suzuka SSR speed, but I obviously can't use her on Suzuka, so I'm running a fucking 2 limit break sweep Tosho. So my wit cards are great though, man. My wit cards are amazing. They're all SRs, but who cares? This kind of feels like the best one here. Yeah. How you doing, by the way? Stop with the mood downs. Holy shit, is that the 5th one this campaign? I'm so glad I have Rico. They're fucking with me out here, man. That'll have to do. We're running Japan Cup next turn because I need the fans. We don't quite get there otherwise. I think Suzuka usually has to run at least 1 extra race for that reason, right? Unless you give me something insane here, which, I mean, that one's pretty good. As far as power trainings are concerned, you usually don't see something that good, but I don't have another race that I can run to hit 60K. I have to run this race. JC, should I get a skill or two here? Ooh, I got an extra hint on angling and scheming. Didn't realize that. I'll go ahead and take that now. Should be fine. Should make sure we get the rest of the way there. Go, run, sprint, clap. Nice. Um, do I want the lone wolf here? I'll be going down to normal for like a turn or two, at least until the lottery. I have been running lone wolf on my Suzuka aces, so like I'm kind of partial to taking the lone wolf hint here, since if she does make the team, I'm gonna want lone wolf on her. Bubble pop here or here. It feels like my stamina is all right now. I did take a lot of stamina inheritance, so should be fine there. This is not my favorite turn, but we can do. Definitely not you. I don't like these options. I suppose if I recreation... This looks like I'm down about 45 energy. So if I recreation here, I'm only going to be wasting like 5 or 10 of it. Those trainings just aren't worth it. Yeah, that's probably like 22 there. I should be fine. All right, this is probably good enough to win this race. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I'm on the medium. Don't give me a fucking triangle on medium. All right, that's the win. That's the double circles that are done. We won the sprint too. No problem. Get that triangle out of here. 4 and 1. Mm-mm-mm. Props for the song requests today. I'm liking all of them so far. All right, we're still taking the energy even if we're wasting a little bit. It's just so much better than the others. Um, well, I do like that wit training. I don't like how much energy is being wasted. I'm gonna pick this since next turn is the I would very much like a hot springs ticket if you could please. Could I perhaps have a hot springs ticket? Perhaps. A carrot. Very well. That's not quite a hot springs trip, but you know, we like carrots here. DJ 100 apologades? What are we getting apologades for? Um, we'll go with this. Oh, okay. They don't really do like the one-time apologades anymore, do they? They always send them out for like the next patch. Kind of lame, honestly. They just lump all of whatever bugs happen into like... Yeah, we'll take this. I got mine. Yeah, well, it's cool that they're doing it right now, but like I feel like that they're pretty rare nowadays. I can't remember the last time we got some. 1,000 for version delay. Wait, is that actually how many we're getting for that? That's pretty slick. I don't suppose I have to put in a code for that or anything. Better not have to. We talked about it. We already got it. Oh, shit. I'm autopiloting that game until the next version update comes around. And I'm gonna be really sad when they take out like all of the Japanese culture from it. And I have to play the not definitely not Japan game. Yeah, definitely just train here. I'm not up to great mood, but I'm about to have Fan Fest next turn, so no issues. Space Japan. Not just any Japan, Space Japan. Ooh, we got the medium. Hello. All right, we're cooking. Penacony 2.0. Honestly, I'd be okay with that. I mean, like, I would prefer it to have some life to it in the same way that Penacony did. I feel like by removing all the Japan from it, you really do get Penacony, but worse. Um, Fuck it, just give me the last Rico. Bro misread it. Sorry. Obama, Japan. Is that really a town? That wouldn't surprise me, I suppose. It's not named after Obama, but that's not a bad training. I would really prefer to pop this on something else though. Maybe we run here because we're going into summer. God damn it, man. What the fuck? What's with the mood downs, bitch? Oh my god. Rico can't even save this run, and she's basically just a mood stat stick. This one's cooked. Could you at least give me the look of the sky with a plus mood instead of a minus? She's hell bent on making this run as mid as possible. Horse would be in an awful mood. I'm trying my damn best to make sure she's not. Who is this? Virtual Riot. Virtual Riot. Okay. I have heard of them. What is this? What is this first turn? Are we okay? I'm not gonna double pop on guts. Fuck out of here. She's silent because she's depressed? Damn. Okay. And my friends have all gone to different places, it seems. I guess I'll take the stamina since there's quite a few characters here. Some extra stamina for the road. You got anything good here? That's not bad. That's not bad. We'll take it. It's a pop. Her stamina, her power is so lacking though. No, I'm actually gonna rest this turn to get the mood up. Imagine if I had 0 power cards instead of 1. I can't understand how I would possibly get enough power to make this run work. Granted, I also think I'm just generally getting unlucky here. This is just not like a very good run. I don't think this would be saved by just switching one card over. Unless I see some insane trainings on these last 5 or 6 turns, it's just not gonna be good. A plus, sure, but that's about it. Are all of these songs good songs so far? I mean, I like them. Some of them more than others. This is like, would we consider this melodic dubstep? Oh, are all of these songs Geometry Dash songs? Sorry, I put the O in the middle that wasn't there. All right, let's run the 10 now. Get our skill hint. Should also be Inspiring Streak, I think. We only lost the one race at the very, very beginning. I think that's Inspiring Streak. We ran 2 others that we placed first on. Yeah, there's Inspiring Streak. Me win Evil Mario Land. I too play melodic dubstep when in Evil Mario Land. $200 for taking the lead. That's pretty cheap. Quite affordable, if I do say so myself. Me win Geometry Dash songs? Ooh, that's a very good one. 1% failure, we win those. That was like a whole rest turn almost. We hit rank S before the finals. That's always a good sign. Usually you hit it the turn after, unless you've been having pretty good trainings. Rest me, honestly, rest me there. At least she's not allowed to mood down me anymore. Jeez. Slipstream's solid. Medium corner's also good. There's a chance this character ends up alright just by nature of having all the skills that we need. Right, I take like Professor of Curvature, I take It's On, I gotta take Unrestrained. I rarely get hints for Unrestrained, unfortunately, but I will be taking it. We got Frontrunner Straights as an option, Frontrunner Savvy as an option, we got Lone Wolf, we got Slipstream. There's a ton of good options here. In fact, let me take Lone Wolf now while I'm thinking about it. There's very unlikely to get more hints for Lone Wolf or Frontrunner Savvy. Go take those since I know I will be. I love ads. I don't. And I know you can't hear my disdain for them. Minor spelling mistake? Alright, you told me you have double circles. You better be winning these motherfuckers. I saw that loss. I saw that loss. I saw you lose that silence. I appreciate you. Well, we're definitely going to have better speed than our previous Suzuka. Whether or not the power loss is worth it is a different question. Pretty reasonable stamina as well. Can't complain there. We're going to save most of our skill points until after the final training. We should have enough here to do one wit and then one something else. So our wit will end up higher than our other Suzuka's, but our power is like it's gonna be like 400 lower, maybe 300 by the end of this. There's our wit training. Cool. And I just don't know if that's worth it. All right, semifinal will be easy, theoretically. Yes. 7 lengths over Golshi. I could go wit again, or I could power here, but then I don't get the speed that I want. I guess it gives me more. It's just not great, man. It's just not great. Um, Maybe Biwa gives me 3 hints for wet conditions. There's a world. Cloudy days. Nope. Not helpful. Great. All right. Skill points go into Corner Adept having 4 hints off and Professor of Curvature being 1 off is great. I do want concentration as well, I think, but I need unrestrained. We'll consider whether I want to go for concentration later. Feels very risky to not take concentration, but I do have decent wit, so maybe it won't matter. I just don't want to. I really don't want to get a like late start in the finals, right? Who's playing the kazoo in my left ear over here? Like, if we don't get the late start, we're just saving 280 points by not taking concentration. But I don't know if I want to gamble on my front runners like that. It was glitching, it's part of the song. I see. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that he was just playing a kazoo in my ear. Maybe the Birds have a professional kazoo player? Maybe, right? Like they could pass it off as just a glitch. They're like, oh, we meant to do that, but secretly they're sneaking kazoos into their songs. What the fuck is this Mihono Bourbon doing passing me? Asshole. She must be winning all of her wit checks. I don't know how I'm going to win this if I can't get up to first with Bitter Glass breathing down my fucking neck before we even get to the final corner. Yeah, bro, I'm not winning any wit checks. You can see I'm not gaining any speed on Bourbon. There's essentially a ton of wit checks you do as you go through a race that determine your speed with relation to the pace. Um, and if I'm never in first, I'm not going to win. There we go. There's the kick forward. All right. We got the angling and scheming, although I would like to think that might be a little too late. I don't know that we can win this if we can't pull ahead. She's not triggering any skills either. We're probably going to have to rerun this. I think I saw her trigger Professor of Curvature, and that's about it. She might still be at... Wow, you can actually outrun Bitter Glass in a foot race? All right. My bad. Fuck him up. DJ, have you won any race in an hour? Yeah, I've won like fucking all but one. I won literally all but one of them. And I got third in that one. In an interview on O2 TV, they mocked the annoying hostess that they had 5 members. One was a harmonica player, and one was another silly instrument. I just can't be fucked looking it up. Fucking triangle. Ding, 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 ding. No, no, that's not triangle, that's delta. Easy mistake to make. You know what? We're actually going to not take concentration on her. We're going to take all of the various corners and straightaways like so instead. I think she's just kind of screwed. I don't think this is a good enough character to make the team anyways. She got the medium S, so I am considering her, but her speed's only like 80 higher and her power's so much lower. There's no way it's good enough, right? Like, actually, solid A rank. A plus rank, rather. Horrible, horrible parent, though. That shit out of here. Yeah, cheers, Suzuka. Alright, time to train someone much harder to train. We's gonna train ourselves a Manhattan Cafe. DJ, you have a slightly similar haircut. It's just thinner, though. If you care, his name is Igor Babko. Do I actually? Huh. Igor Babko. Just a moment. Let me pull up this Mr. Igor Babko. There's a lot of Igor Babkos out here, apparently. Some of them definitely don't have the same haircut. Funny. Some of them kinda, maybe a little bit do, but... What do y'all think? You think this guy looks like me? Hold on, let me get a good image of him here. This guy looks kind of like me, right? Basically the same guy. What? No, you don't think so? I know who you were talking. Jesus. People take me too seriously. Which one of these fuckers? I know I've got a... One of you is good at, like, giving me end closer buffs or something like that. Long, long end closer. Maybe you are the one that I wanted. And then I think I have someone who does medium and long. Is it you? No. There's someone I've recently trained that does like both medium and long. Is it you? Medium, medium turf. Late surger turf long. No. Well, I guess I'm just gonna start clicking on stuff until I see it go up to AA. I could have sworn I had a better long. Huh. Don't play with me. I have 3 pennies and a nickel. I would very much like Majito Dober. Because, like, I can run one of these two, right? Hold on, let me change you out. For one of these two. I could have sworn I had an end closer. Where the fuck is she? I guess I'm losing my mind. Oh, is it you? Medium and dirt. No, it's not you. Ew, dirt. The fuck? Maybe I'm just gonna have to deal with her being Usually you want to run Manhattan as an end closer, even though she's not really like supposed to be an end closer. Generally, if you're running her in a race, you're probably going to be running her as a late surger or an end closer. And if you're running her as a late surger, chances are there's a bunch of other late surgers, which makes her ult kind of hard to trigger unless you're running her as an end closer. Which makes for weird. I need to go find a better borrow. All right. Off to the UMA database. Do, 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 do. ID search. So you guys can watch me do this, I guess. Representative horse. I have a Majido Orion, so I guess I'll look for a Majido. Where you at? Where are you at? How are you organized? You're organized in some weird way. I don't like this. I gotta. There's the Majido Orion. Where the fuck is Oh, there you are. Majido Dober. There you are. What are you doing way down there? Don't care about the support card. Let's go with power. Let's see how much power we can get out of someone. Let's go for like an 8-star power, maybe a 7 or a 6 just in case. And I would very much like a chaser. If you've got at least 4, that would be ideal. Beyond that, do whatever. Really, there's none. There's no 4-star chaser. Huh. Do you have any 3-star chaser? Huh. I guess not many people have trained up a Majido Dober. What if I just delete the power? Are there any? There's only 2 people that have good end closer. Wow. That's really bad. It's 1-2-1 wit power speed. That's awful. Holy shit. DJ, you can't ban me. I have 50 million power in Rise of Kingdoms. Is that the line? Like in the Twitch TOS, they're like, if you have 50 million power in Rise of Kingdoms, you can't be banned? Good to know. Okay, there's a few more people that have End Closer 3. And then Late Surger 2, Pace Chaser 2. These are awful. I mean, no offense, I guess, but no, a little bit of offense. Um, just a little bit of offense. All right, not Majido Dober then. We'll do Majido Orion. And then I'm going to be a lot more cognizant of it, and I'm going to go for at least a 4-star chaser and at least a 6-star power. This one's been out for a lot longer. A lot more people have them. There we go. There's one right there. Power 8, end closer 5, long 2. This person is the person that I want. Copy. Follow. 5 out of 6 champions meeting platinum. Fuck off. Can't believe he did that. Clip. All right. Now where are you? I'll know when I click on it. Bro, I just followed your ass. Where'd your horse go? There you are. Great. And then I just take anyone who happens to have medium as well. Someone like you. Hello? Someone like you? You actually don't have any medium, do you? No. No, you don't. I don't really want to take someone who's only stamina, though, either. Something like this could work. I don't really intend to take your skill anyways, right? 2 medium, 2 turf. As good as any. I want as much power as I can get because I intend to take stamina and speed and nothing else. Eric? Oh, all those poor people. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, the thing with the poor people. No, after Richard is not Bob, it's Mike. Mike Hawk. Um, is it two speed, but two really good speeds, and then we take two staminas as well, I imagine? Maybe I can't even afford wit. I don't even think you can afford wit when you're training along. So I think we take two speeds like this, at least, three speeds. I want to take two staminas, but I don't really have a good second stamina card. So I might need to take three speeds of my choice and then take a borrowed stamina, like a borrowed Super Creek, maybe? It's definitely not going to feel amazing, but I think I need to. I know I have a maxed out. There's my maxed out Super Creek. Two speeds. Let's take a third speed here in... Well, what's our current race bonus? 5555. Oh, not you. 555 10. Okay, so I only need a fiver. Cool. I got a double feature of Wit and Wendy and a quadruple feature with Best Newton, Dylan, Rasputin. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Uh, Wendy is good, but she's zero limit break, so she's not good yet. I need training effectiveness before she's actually worth a damn. So I guess we're just on that Aishin Flash shit. Barring any good speed cards. Feels like a pretty weak build, but you never know. I almost have to wonder if I even need uh two stamina cards. Wonder if I could get away with taking a power. Doesn't feel great though. Let's go with this. Is there a horse called Wendy? Yes. Shiroko Wendy. Although I think it's Windy, not Wendy, Windy. What's its wit? I don't actually know. I don't think they're out as a like a playable character yet. They exist on cards. There are a lot of characters in this game that don't have like playable versions yet. They exist in like the story and such, but they haven't like yet come out as a playable character. I am not one of those who know, so I'm answering your question with all sincerity. Hmm. I don't like training guts, but I suppose I will because I must. I don't know what it is about Manhattan Cafe. I think it's like the almost soulless eyes. 10% failure. We win those. Ah shit, here we go.
Curly toes. I'm your curly toes in pink ribbons and bows that glitters and glows to put on a fine show.
I'm sorry,
A
what'd you just type
mighty
in, Lightspeed?
fine show for a mighty
Ooh,
fine
Slick
man.
Surge. I like the stamina and skill points, but Slick Surge isn't something I can guarantee I'm gonna get. And it's really useful as a skill. Alright, give me the power here, even though it's a worse training. Just because I get the Rico mood up. Great, free energy down. Thanks, Biwa. I didn't even take you in my fucking deck, and you're still giving me shit. Squidward knows base boosted. Okay. What are these trainings, though? Hello? Could I have some speed? I did take 3 speed cards. I would like some of them to actually go into the speed category. They all have decent speed specialty priority. Specialty priority is a myth. Understood. Also, most of my cards aren't here on any given day. It's kind of weird. Most days it's been like 3 of them. Thank you for the energy. 3 on Guts again? Man, I don't want to train Guts. Guts sucks. 6% failure on speed. I'm pretty sure I don't even win if I can't, like, train that a couple times, so... Thank you, that's 10 speed. We'll take that. That'll probably get us there. 154 still feels a little bad, but... not much we can do about it beyond that. We run. I hate their guts, indeed. Correct. That is correct. Fuck it, just run as the end closer. Zoom. 3.5 lengths still. Wow. Alright. What does Guts even do? Guts does a couple of things. So, Guts affects your minimum speed. So when you run out of stamina, Guts affects how fast you still go. But hopefully you're never running out of stamina. So that should never really apply. Guts also affects when you're a front runner and you see spot struggle early on in the race. Guts affects how much extra speed and acceleration you get during the spot struggle. And then at the end of the race, when you're running side by side with someone else and you get a dueling pop up, that's when you get the same thing. It's speed and acceleration at the end. But essentially, it only exists as like a dueling mechanic, which hopefully you're not doing too much if you just have better other stats. All right, let's go power here. I want to get Rico up to 3 as quickly as possible. Murmur's nice, I suppose. I'm running her in longs, though, so... Ideally, anyways. Dude, with the guts, man. Fuck off. If those were all on speed, we'd be absolutely killing it right now. Yeah, we'll take the power. Anyways, gotta go. Alright, word. Have a good night, I assume. Since it's pretty late for you, I'm pretty sure. Am I okay with training sweep over Mayano? I suppose I am, yes. Yeah, go ahead and do this one. They really want me to make a debuffer Manhattan, huh? Hmm, that wit's looking juicy. No Squidward nose base boosted. Hey, maybe it'll still be in the list. Nope, okay, it's not. I guess it didn't play. Ooh, there's a good one. Everyone have a good weekend? As much as I want to train this power, I think I do need to go with the speed here. Ooh. We win those. Do I want a pop on power? I guess I do, since it's giving me a bunch of friendship as well. That was late November. We're going into early December. This is not the race I run. I run the next race. That's a really solid stamina. I don't know if I want it. I guess I do. Ah, there you are. Right on schedule. Um, I'm sorry. I gotta go for the risk. I gotta go for the risk. This run isn't going amazing yet. I gotta go for the risk. We close our eyes. We're good. If I don't hear the ping immediately, I know that the event succeeded. All right, we run the hopeful stakes with lackluster speed. I'm actually gonna watch this one. I want to see what her speed looks like when it's this low. It's not like unfathomably low, but 250 is not exactly where I want my speed usually. I want it up in like the 300s for this particular race. That's it being said, she is an end closer. There is always the chance that she just hits her shit and absolutely destroys the people in front of her. Rushed is actually, I don't give a shit about Rushed now that I think about it. Uh, oh, good. We did not get trapped. She almost got trapped in by that person running up on her side, but she's in great position. After sapping that speed, she's basically in the front of the pack as an end closer. Yeah, that's. I think we're gonna win by nature of being an end closer. End closers get a speed boost in the final stretch to make up for the fact that they start with lower speed in the first leg. So if you are near the front going into the final leg as an end closer, you're probably in a good position to win, just because you're likely to beat everyone just in a foot race. All stats equal, you will win. Hmm. Pick this one. Cool. I doubt I can face the top one. Nah, that's a little too risky. This sounds very Vocaloid. Friday Night Funkin'. That is a game name that I have not heard in a while. That bitch never wins a race. I'm sorry, but Taiki, I don't know that I've seen you win a fucking race in so long. She's the only one that's ever running a sprint as well. We get the extra stamina and guts. Very nice. All right, we're looking for speed this year. I would very much like to see a lot of speed. I do not have the consistency on my speed trainings as I usually do, but hopefully we'll still see some good ones like this. This is why we're running 3 cards instead of the usual 2 that I run for a lot of my front runners, because a lot of them have speed scaling. Oh, you also run the Yayoi show. We win those? I always pick the bottom one on that event because there's the 10% chance that you get screwed, but um I feel that even if I get screwed and then I go infirmary after, I've restored 50 energy, I got rid of the debuff, and it's essentially like I spent a turn resting, right? Like a standard rest is also 50 energy. So like yeah, there's the off chance that you fail to cleanse it in the infirmary as well, but we're starting to talk like increasingly small chances, and I feel like it's more worth it to just take that risk because 30 energy is like a fucking lot. That's like a free training and a half. Stamina Siphon's a good one to take later. Highlander's always good. 1.5 million CC is probably not getting taken. I'd prefer end closer stuff. There is Slick Surge. If we're forced to go late Surger, of course I will. If I get a ton of really good late Surger stuff, I will go late Surger. But we'll see. Straightaway Excel. Eh. Ooh, probably should have taken the wit there, not the stam. That's my bad. Where's all my characters, man? Where are you fuckers? I guess 4 of you are here, but sweet energy restoration. I have still yet to listen to Nighthawk 22's entire catalog. I mean, same. You and me both. I don't know if my speed is enough to do these races. I mean, I'm gonna keep running them, but it's pretty wild to tell me that I'm not number 1 in power and I am number 1 in speed. My power's like way better than my speed. Saint Light Keenan, but that's 12 turns away. I really didn't need my second stamina, or did I? Like, Mayano isn't even close to orange yet, and I'm still really good on stamina. Umastan and Unity Cup. Hello. 9% failure on a not very good speed training, or I could pop on wit. No, I don't want to pop Suzuka on wit because Suzuka is very likely to pop on speed. Let me take a Rico turn here. I'm going to try to run the Japanese Derby, I think, for the fans. Energy for sprinting gear? No, of course not. He totally forgot. What did you forget? Boom, there's Suzuka on the speed. There we go. Perfect. All according to Keikaku. Slick Surge hints. You really want me to run her as a late Surger, don't you? No, I'm gonna rest here. Did you see Black Swan and Sparkle getting buffed? I did not see that. And I'm quite interested. Was that recent? It must be recent. I feel like I would have seen that if it weren't. None of these trainings are worth a damn. Give me the oh, we're in late May actually. I don't need to care about the trainings. We're running the Tokyo Yushun. And maybe now we'll let Let's Pump some Iron rest. They really want me to run late Surger, and I know the second I pick late Surger skills, they're going to start giving me the end closer ones. We're going to take Umastan for now. And then we're going to keep running as an end closer for now. Is it just Black Swan and Sparkle? I'm really going to need to see Sele mains just stop. Just stop zero cycling with Zele. I want Zele buffed, man. If you keep zero cycling with her and the fucking E6 supports, they're not gonna buff her. Does Manhattan Cafe have any events, by the way? I might have already missed it if her event is win the Triple Crown. Let me check real quick over here. Tireless Wonder. Oh, yeah, you're just winning a bunch of... Yeah. Okay, no issue there. Boo, 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 doo, boo, doo, boo, doo, boo, doo, boo, boo, doo. Who mains Zele? Like 3 people in China, probably. He's singing along to Acid Rain. How he do that? 11% failure is a little too high considering we're going into... Hey, could you stop getting sleep deprived in Night Owl? Actually, you know what? Night Owl might not be too bad. I'm pretty sure you can get events to... I'm pretty sure Manhattan Cafe gets an event that just kills Night Owl. It's like one of her strengths. I don't love that, but I do need to run against this team, so I don't really get a ton of choice in the matter. You do have me in the long. Giving me the X on the long is not, I don't know about all that. No, you did lose the long. Okay. But we won the others, so get fucked. Hold on, let me see these, you sent a link. Let me boot this. Is this the... Is this that they are getting buffed, or is this actually about the buffs? Okay. It's not about the buffs specifically, just that they are. Sick, though. Bro, if you give me a guts pop one more time... Holy. I don't want your guts. Oh, that's a lot of stamina. Sure. There's the Night Owl triggering. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter how good that training is. It's not amazing anyways. Okay, good. You can recover from Night Owl here. That's what I thought, but... give me the power. Okay. Well, we got pretty much the same training the very next turn, so we didn't even really lose out on anything. We could only have picked one of those two, regardless. Mood down, but we got energy back. I guess that's not too bad. Especially since I can literally just Rico and offset the bad part, get the good part. I'm sure I can go on the Leaks subreddit, right, and find out what their buffs are pretty easily. I don't want to buy any of these yet. Just go St. Lake Keaton. This is a medium, so regardless of what happens here, I'm not too incensed about it. It's a G2 medium, like, whatever. Do I run the Kikuka? I do. Okay. The Kikuka and the Arima I do care about. Within a world of illusion. Power, please. And charming. Not that that really matters. No, we need speed. We can't be popping on power right now. We need to be popping on speed every time we see it. No, no extra training, rest. You also give me energy. Okay, so my speed's not amazing, but my stamina's so good I probably win anyways. Uh, all right. We'll go up to late surger. You know what? No, not quite yet. Not quite yet. We're gonna take the stamina siphon first. Hmm, are we? Hold on. We've got Highlander, we've got 1.5 mil. Now we're gonna switch to late surger. We're gonna take the 1.5 mil and slick surge. And I'm gonna run her as late. How's it going? Oh, I didn't actually switch. Ha! I just clicked the fucking button. We still won by distance. It wasn't even fucking close. That's what that stamina difference gets you. That's not a bad one. How you doing today? Do you think this means more DOT units coming in 4.0? I sure hope so. I won't say I've invested heavily into DOT, but I've pulled all of the DOT characters that exist. Hey, 3 sleep deprived in a row is not very cash money of you there, Cafe. They forgot about follow-up. I was kind of hoping Elation would have something to do with follow-up attacks, but methinks maybe not. Ooh, another one of these. We take it again. Let's watch this one. We's gonna watch this race. No, Topaz, but wait, Aventurine is bugged? Is Aventurine bugged again? I know they fixed the bug that happened like a while ago, but that was like almost a year ago at this point. The Topaz buff I'm neither here nor there on because she's the only character in the game that I actually have E1 on, so she's still good for me. But yeah, I would like some more follow-up characters so that I can kind of break her out a little bit more than I am right now. I basically only break her out against Hule. Just blast their ass with the classic follow-up team. No spare. How's it going? How's it going? Definitely Ogre Cap. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need to beat you in this race. Hule is now too strong for Fart. Yeah, yeah. It is a little bit tougher to kill him nowadays. Nope, I'm definitely gonna have to beat you in this race. My Manhattan Cafe needs her long hints. I don't actually need to win this race, I just kind of wanna. How are we doing? I don't like our positioning right now. We're kind of right in the middle of 3 or 4 people that are going to be blocking us. Ramp up should help. Push past a couple at least, hopefully. Oh, there's our ult. We'll see what good that does us. Looks like we are sneaking past. We are not blocked. That's kind of them. At least not blocked by that one. What is with this lineup? I really don't like how much we have to weave, but we are kind of getting away with it. As we go into the final corner, doesn't look like we're triggering our slick surge, but we aren't. Where's all the blocking that's supposed to be happening? I'm supposed to be absolutely screwed by all that. We just kind of went like this through the middle. We didn't even give a shit. Stamina eat. Delicious. Ogre run. And clean victory. Not by distance or anything, but clean win nonetheless. I love Manhattan Cafe. She's so cool. She's such a vibe, really. Outer swell? We could see about using that. Bob Marley. Can we win this? I'd like to think so. We won the first two. Well, according to this, my mile and medium have seen better days, but hopefully it'll be fine anyways. Oh, I'm running against Kita-san. Oh, that explains a lot. Usually Kita-san's on my team, so she doesn't make that team. Okay, yeah, easy. Didn't win our long or medium, just like they expected, but we don't need to win those two. We only need to win the other three. Thank you for the Discord link. I do often forget to type it in chat, even though I definitely should. Really, I should be having, like, the bot just say the Discord command every now and then. Ah, shit, our energy's full. Give me the stats then, I guess. We need speed. We're not fast enough. Thank you for the bushel of carrots. I appreciate that. No, stop with the migraines. Stop with the mood downs, man. I've had like 10 of those today. What's with all the moody horses, man? Also, this Mino's the most worthless card I've ever gotten. Like, look at this shit. She's like barely even halfway to friendship. She's just never where we need her to be this run. Fine, I'll train Guts, I guess. It's the only one worth a damn. It's an okay stamina. That's very good speed. We'll take the speed. Okay, we're not going to take the lone wolf on this one. 23% failure for that kind of payoff. Just, no. Might take the wit pop because it's so low right now. Give me those. 3 on wit. 1 over here on a 5% failure. That's not too bad. Or we just rest. We rest, we get up to mood great because we've got FanFest coming, and hopefully our inspiration gives us a good amount of power so that we don't have to worry about any of that. We also got a long corners in there, all right. That felt like a pretty underwhelming in general. Like, it was all right, but like 51 power when I inherited nearly 100, just not amazing. Should be fine. Our stamina is definitely fine for a Tenno show. Telling me I don't have the #1 stamina is wild. I won by distance. I don't know what you're talking about. What else do we run? I assume, yeah, I assume the Takarazuka and then another Arima. Okay. That's an okay stamina, yeah. I really should just take a fourth speed or like a wit. Mina is just not good enough if she doesn't show up to the right places. Hey, there we go. That's a nice one. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're gonna go into summer a little low on or energy, but unless we'll succeed. Easy win, easy win, easy win, easy win. Damn. Did you know all the songs I requested were made by Nighthawk 22? Yeah, you're making me listen to the entire discography just like you were talking about how you hadn't yet recently. Now you will, and so will I. All right, we're gonna watch the year 3 Adi Makinen. Methinks. Maybe I should request Sun and Moon just to see what you think about it. Maybe? You said you don't like it, but maybe I will. Or maybe I will also hate it. Okay, rest. I think that is the first time that I've actually seen Mayano in stamina training. Like the whole fucking game. Uh, Genuinely, give me guts. 17% failure, but honestly, this run's not going to be good unless I actually start succeeding on a couple of these. Nope, failed. Failed on a 17, eh? Pretty wild, actually. I haven't been taking that many risks. I've taken a couple, like, 10%ers this campaign. Failing on a 17 isn't, like, that strange, but it's kind of annoying. Especially failing a 10% right after that as well. Does not feel good. And then getting a... Yeah, this run's fucked. I can skip all that. This run's immediately fucked. Failing the 17 and then getting a mood down immediately and then losing out on a stamina and then immediately losing out on another speed and then failing at the infirmary. I just wasted like 6 turns. Just get it out of my fucking sight, man. This was never going to be a good run anyways because Mino was never showing up anywhere. The 40 stamina trainings should have been like 60s the entire time. I also haven't gotten my events. Whoa, I just realized I haven't gotten Swinging Maestro. Or, I mean, I don't care about Suzuka's, but I haven't gotten Suzuka's either. We still have the stats to win the run, so maybe she'll be a good parent, but that's about all I can hope for. We'll get the rewards, the jubals, the bits, the things that make every gotcha game fun. Ooh, shiny. uh Now I need to take this recreation. Then we can get 2 trainings and 1 more recreation in. We get the stamina out of that. Our stamina will still be fine. I'll probably hit like 1,000 by the end. We'll get all the hints we need. Zoom! I wonder if you can win in Champions Meeting with like a not super fast character as long as you hit your acceleration skills. I guess I am winning with a character that only has like 980 as a front runner. Long straightaways hints, very nice. All right, now we take all our hints. Now we take all our hints. We got let's pump some iron. Check. We've got neither of those. Outer swell, maybe. We've got long straights and corners. We've got stamina siphon, delicious. And we've got late surger straights. And then we can also take Highlander later. Alright, she's just become really, really good. Why do you have me on the medium team still? Alright, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Nah, she's going over on the long team. What are you doing here? What are we doing? That looks better. What do we got? You got me on a triangle for medium. That's to be expected, honestly. Hopefully we can win one of sprint and dirt. I expect to lose the medium. And we won it anyways. Okay. And then we lost the double circle on the mile. Very cool. I never understand this shit, man. We lost the dirt, but we still won 3 out of 5. Not the 3 I expected to win. But cheers. All right, we need 2 good trainings. 2 good trainings. That is not 2 good trainings. That is 1 genuinely awful training. All right, we're gonna Rico early because we can still get the 2 trainings either way. We hit rank S as expected for winning the finals. We've got probably like 60 more of every stat to gain just naturally, and then whatever our 2 trainings give us. $60 more? 60 more. 55 maybe, but whatever. Potato, potato. Now thinking about it, Sun and Moon is okay at best. Is that what I was just listening to? Was Sun and Moon? It wasn't too bad. I don't think it evoked any particularly negative emotions from me. I don't think it was the best song I've heard so far today, but I don't think it was that much better or worse. 25 or 60 stamina. You know, if I take 60 stamina, I might not even need any gold skills. We're going to be at almost 1100 stam. Not quite. Closer to like 1050, but... We do need to save for No Stopping Me. But we should be able to take Highlander before then. Or at the very least, maybe we save on Highlander and we go for It's On instead. Usually taking golds is better. Taking golds is better than taking a second single white. But taking the double circle is usually worse than taking another single circle. That's often the like tiering that you should be looking for. All right, we're gonna take It's On. Now, of course, the cost of those skills matters, but the reason why I didn't like it as much was because the moon parts are the parts with the bass as the main instrument. Word. I mean, I respect the opinion. I wasn't like intently listening to it either, so I can't like pick it apart and give you a reason why I think what I think. Early Uma stand's pretty good, although I might be too far forward and pace myself down here pretty soon. Yep, there's the pace down. Very cool. I love just randomly losing like 5 lengths. All right, we're past the pace keep, so if I could just not be stuck directly behind Meisho Dodo's fat ass, I could probably run pretty well here. There you go. Get the fuck out of my way. Or don't. Hello? There we go. I'm not the only one getting blocked this time, it would seem. Gold City looked like she had it out for me there. Holy shit. There's my late Surger straights. Can we also have a, Oh, wow. We're coming down to the wire on this one. Holy shit. Nah, not even close. I win. Ba 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 bum. 400,000 fans. And should be enough skill points to, yeah, for sure. Enough skill points to get a no stopping me. This is not a particularly good character, though. This might be an A plus. Might be. The Guts 500 is probably the only reason it's going to be an A plus. Even though no stopping me, and we've only got 62 skill points, so we can take like fucking sympathy, I guess. Unless I got 4 hints or more on one of these, which I don't think I did. No. Sympathy! We out here sympathy gaming. So we got 3 golds. Let's pump some iron and then a billion white skills. This is an A plus. This is an A plus. No? Oh, it's like 100 points shy. All right, fine. It's not a good parent either. We already knew it wasn't gonna be a very good run. I was kind of hoping it was still gonna be an A plus, but it's just a letter. Did you? No, you weren't perfect. You lost one race early, I believe. There we are. We're gonna have to work on that. It's times like this I wish I had either Super Creek or uh either Super Creek or Kiyosan. Maxed out, rather. Obviously, I don't have the gems to max them out, which is why I don't have them, but it'd be nice if I did. We retained class 6. Let's do it again. I believe the cutoff line was like 570 last week ish. It's like 565 or something like that. Basically, I just race the top team and use a parfait over and over again until we get a good number. That's probably not a good enough number. 528? Nah. That's not going to cut it. We go again. Libra Gold. Might be able to do something against you. Alright, what do you got for me? 116 wins, a good win? 90k win is awful. I need to look at my dirt team because my dirt team in theory should be scoring way more than 88k on wins. Those guys should be scoring like 120 with that El Condor Pasa, but I guess Mayano is just shitting the bed repeatedly. We still got a better score out of it, but like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, Pasa is getting MVP, so she's not the issue, at least. Which is good, because she's my best character, and if she was not cutting it, that would be sad. Don't need any of those. Madizensky expert. I'm not even going to use a parfait on this one. I'm pretty sure we aren't going to win. There's a couple too many S ranks in there. Up at this rank, you actually start running into a lot of S ranks, and it's kind of scary. Thank goodness for my long team, because they are clutching it up a lot. They're getting me a lot of points. Let's go. Yeah, we're always going against the top team. We got two more. Oh, yikes. Two more S's. All right. On the same team. That's spooky. Ah, you guys won. You only got 80k, but you won. 120? Okay. 123. There we go. Mino clutched up for once. 135. Yeah, that's a good enough one. I think that one's good enough. If that first team had done just a little bit more, that would have been a new high score for me, probably. It already almost is. 611. Sheesh. Alright, I'm gonna need to peek some of y'all's shit there. How'd we do? Tokai Teo was the one who failed us on this one. I think she even placed third. No, she placed sixth. What'd you do? Did you rush or something? How do I see the scores on this? Score info. Info. Here we go. What happened to you? You triggered almost none of your skills. That's what happened. Nothing really happened. You just didn't really trigger any skills at all. Word. Understood. Nice Nature was doing great. Our best was Gulshi this time around. What'd you get? Won by a length and 3/4. Strong start. Unique trigger. It basically always does. Rare ×3. Skill ×5. Good positioning mid and late race. Yeah, she just killed it. That's a wrap. And then Silent Suzuka is always hit or miss. Word. She couldn't make it count late race. That's what it comes down to. Sheesh. Very nice. Well, we're good for the next week. There's no way the line is going to be above 611,000, so... Take my free bits and start saving for whatever we're going to pull for next. Which will be next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright. The Uls. Oh, let me check something real quick, actually. Word. Peeking some Discord. Blah la 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 la. Blah la 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 la. Blah la 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 la. I feel like today is going to be... I pick seeing double too often. This feels like a rocket kind of day. Surprisingly close. $6 uncommon that scales and is not RNG. Let's go for some time smalt. Let's pick a constellation. It was constellation. Cool, we go next. Got it in two. Next. Spottle. You know what? Let's see if they've changed up what Machine Gun Kelly's category is. Nope, he's still considered hip hop. We're looking at male solo US from at least before 2007, and they're not hip hop. So we could go, let's go like a little ways back, but not too far back. Maybe like country? Blake Shelton, maybe? Nope, not Blake Shelton. They're somewhere in between 600 and 250-ish. 5 years before 2001 puts us before 1996. And if they are either pop or rock, we could go with Elvis, perhaps. Elvis Presley. All right, we're within 5 years of 1956. Within 5 years of 1956. So somewhere in the late 50s, early 60s. Probably pop, because it's not rock, but I could also see it being R&B. Any ideas here? What comes to mind? Pop. It can't be something. Rick Astley's too late. He's out in the 80s or 90s even. Uh, we've got. Can't be anyone like Elton John. That's UK. Pop. Michael Jackson's, of course, not for a little while longer still. He's also too popular. It does have to be a solo artist, and it does have to be male. We could try something like Stevie Wonder. Ballpark, we're on R&B. If it's not Stevie Wonder, it is who? Slightly less popular than Stevie Wonder. Who the fuck is his name? Fuck. What is his name, man? I feel like it starts with a C, or it has a C in it. Charles? No. No, that doesn't sound quite right. Um, James Charles? I don't know if that's who I'm thinking of. No. Who's the other one that's often put in the same ballpark as Stevie Wonder? They're from right around the same time. I think they both even played piano. The other blind pianist. Yeah, exactly. Ray Charles. Ray Charles. That's who I'm thinking of. Fuck. R&B from right around this time period, though. We're even in the ballpark with the popularity. We know he's right around 500 because 468 wasn't good enough, right? So he's like 510-ish. Five, I guess he could be up to 540. Not that we can do anything with those numbers, but Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder. Um, Maybe some dude named Ed. Nope, doesn't look like any Eds made the list. We could always just go to the redactyl and come back, though, if nobody has any good ideas on that one. Blank is a blank blank of blank blank blank. As blank of the blank 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 the blank the blank the blank of the blank blank blank. Also, let me pause this for now. All right. There's quite a few he's, surprisingly, but they are uh not for a few paragraphs. There's a lot of he's, but they're not. Hmm. Religion? No. Politics. Uh, City, country. Blank country, but country is capitalized. Term. It derives from the term blank. Okay. The word, no, not word or term. The blank blank is an blank. Um, let's see if there's anything about phrase. No. Common? No. Such as linguistic? No. As blank of the blank 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 blank. That blank the blank the blank of the blank blank blank. Often? No. Blank blank and the is it tool? Is it related to space at all? Is it medical? Is it a condition? Is it a war of any kind? There is some mention of war, but not for a while. In the blank blank war, 6 letters each. America. Related at all? No. Asia? Or Europe? Europe's the only one that's showing up, so it seems European in nature. During the blank blank of Europe. During the blank blank 6-8? During the blank blank of Europe. Early, ancient, middle. Did I miss Spottle? No, we're pretty close, but I can't get the name to come to me. Spottle guess could be Rick James. Could be. Although I don't know if he... No, he doesn't make the list. We're looking for like early 60s R&B artist that is neither Stevie Wonder nor Ray Charles. Dean Martin? I could maybe see Dean Martin, yeah. Nah, Dean Martin's too old. Sam Cooke? I don't know if Sam Cooke would make it, but maybe. Yeah, no, he's right around there. That's who we're looking for. That's ballpark what we're looking for. But James Brown? Maybe. Nope, that's the right year, but not popular enough. 1961. Marvin Gaye. It's gotta be one of these motherfuckers. There he is. Gotta be one of these guys. We just guess every early 60s R&B artist. See, old music I got, word. All right, as for Redactyl, we're still trying to nail down where we're at. There's quite a few he's, but they aren't really in the early paragraphs. So I don't know if this is a person, really, or if it's just... Right, like... There's no she's. I think his is also given by he, yes. Man? No. It's the new shizzle I can't do. Faux shizzle. We do have country capitalized here, which is suspicious. I haven't guessed music yet, but it's not music. Is it a genre of any kind? No. It's not a writer, although I did say it's probably not a person in the first place. All these old artists, but we can't get the ones that we can definitely know. SMH my head. Place. I think I might have done place. No, I haven't done place, but there's 5. He... Then? Huh, then isn't given. Have. Uh... I guess I should guess some ancient countries like Rome and Greece. There's one instance of Greece early on. In blank to blank, or blank blank in Greece, or blank blank in blank. We are in Europe somewhere. State. Yeah, there's a few states. For the blank of the blank blank state. By blank, the state had blank following blank blanks. Is this Britain? No. And it's not England either. France, not really. The state had blank following blank blanks blank in the blank of blank. I also haven't searched death. Kingdom, yeah, that's fair. It does feel like that time period, like Middle Ages, ancient. Against the kingdom of blank in blank. Is this a rebellion of some kind? There's a few rebellions. Civil? No? independence? In a blank of blank independence. Blank in a blank of blank independence. So this was like a leader, perhaps. But no, this, I don't know that we're talking about a person necessarily. This might have been the event more than anything. Early Middle Ages. Ancient times. Right? So this is one that's been around for a long time. Maldives? Sure. No. In the blank blank war. This is some shit that's been old too. Ottoman, perhaps? Ottoman. Quite a bit of Ottoman going on. Caliphate? No. Was blank to blank the blank of the Ottoman Empire, of course. For the blank time first, I imagine. I should also guess 1, 2, and 3, since those are often around. Blank is a blank blank of blank 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 as one of the two blank 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 that blank the blank for the blank of the blank blank state. Blank in a blank of blank independence. Conflict? There's a few of those. In blank, blank was blank to blank, the blank of the Ottoman Empire for the first time. Isn't the Ottoman Empire Turkey? Yeah. What about it? Istanbul is Constantinople. I guess I could guess modern day Turkey. No. It looks like they can like interacted with the Ottoman Empire. I don't know if this is the Ottomans though. Previous? No. Next is given. Who predated the Ottoman Empire? We could try the Middle East. Doesn't look like the Middle East is mentioned a whole lot, so I don't think we're in the Middle East. Persian Empire. We could try Persian. No, no Persian. I'm pretty sure we already guessed country, right? Pretty sure we did. Yeah, there's 7 of those. Not a country. Yeah, probably not. Power. And blank, blank. National? No. In blank, blank was blank to blank the blank of the Ottoman Empire for the first time. I guess I haven't guessed like World War. Nope, there's no World War mentioned, so that means we aren't talking about the Ottoman Empire directly, I wouldn't think, unless whatever this is has already passed by then. History probably is this one. History. Ancient times, early Middle Ages, blank of state. And then some random years, blank the blank to blank the blank. The Great? to okay, so this is talking about leaders. Might be one of the Anyas since they fought off the Ottomans. Could this be Mongol related as well? During the Mongol blank of Europe, blank blank was blank or blank with I don't know why this has no spaces between it. A blank Mongol blank over blank was blank blank. So this does feel Eastern European, perhaps. Um, Perhaps it's a stan, but those go into Asia, right? This could be like Slovakia. Maybe is it a city? I thought I already guessed city. The first mention of city is way the fuck down here. I don't think this is a city. Is this a region? Is a blank region of blank 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 as blank as one of the two. Oh, beat me to it. Oh, didn't see you there. Seen as blank? As blank. Four-letter word. Is a blank region. Uh, Climate, perhaps? There's no climate. Okay. Um, Mountain? Uh, Mediterranean? Is that how that's spelled? No, it's EAN. But it's not Mediterranean. Um, Steps at all? Arctic. No, it doesn't seem to be giving us much on the actual climate of this region. So is this more of a political region than a... What does Russia have to do with it? Uh, Blank blank wars and the blank of the Great Blank War during the blank blank of the Great Blank War. Last? Not a whole lot of last. During the blank 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 war. Three hyphens. This is some history that I know nothing about. I don't know where the fuck this is. There's no mention of America. Um, India? I'm gonna just start guessing some of these bigger countries. India and China. Um, Nordic. Um, Greek. Of course, there's a few Greek. Peloponnesian? No. Uh, Alexander? Alexander's mentioned a few times. That blank blank Alexander of blank. We've already tried that though, right? We already tried Persia. We've already tried Greece. Um, there's some mention of Roman. Macedonia, perhaps. That might work. No, damn. In the blank blank war, blank 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 of the Roman blank of blank of the Roman blank blank, but not Roman Empire, but not Roman Kingdom either. And this is not a Mediterranean region, despite a lot of these things being related to a bunch of European shit. Um, uh, Legion? That doesn't fit the number of letters, though. Roman 8-letter blank. Um, Commander? No, that's too many letters. Uh, Romans had like not mayors, but they had regional leaders. I'm trying to remember what those guys are called. Um, it's not a. It's got to do with states, but not exactly. Slovakia. Um, Chechnya. Is that how that's spelled? Chechnya? No, they spell it with an NYA. Okay. Chechnya is also a thing. Um, that's the kind of region I'm feeling like we're in. Poland, you know? Maybe this is a word I've never seen used. It's a yeah, but I want to see if I can sort of piece together what region we're talking about because we feel like it feels like we're just in Eastern Europe, and I can't think of any 9-letter regions in Eastern Europe that don't have anything to do with any of this shit we're talking about. Like a region where there's Greek influence and Roman influence and Polish influence and Russian influence and Ottoman influence, especially Ottoman influence. To blank between the Ottoman blank and the Holy Roman Empire. So there was definitely a region in there, but I'm not remembering what it is. Hey, thank you for the follow. Who was that? That's a lot of numbers. There is absolutely no world in which I could possibly pronounce what that is, but I'll give it my best shot. Miss 912652041. Thank you for the follow. We hit 140. That dude, I just cannot figure out what the fuck this is. Blank blank of him by the Ottoman Empire. Ruler? I'm sure there's plenty of rulers. Make my brain work, DJ. Woogity boogity boo. Your brain is no longer poo. There you go. What is this region? It's like right there. It's like a peninsula almost, or not a peninsula, but like a strait, right? It's that area kind of next to the Mediterranean where the Ottomans are. They were in between the Ottoman Empire and the Holy Roman Empire in the Middle Ages. But like, what the fuck was that called? Byzantium. Could be. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Byzantium. No, not Byzantium. That being said, I am going to guess Byzantine since I'm sure it's around. Byzantine blank is blank during the blank to blank blank, such as the blank at blank blank blank, but from the blank blank of the blank blank and in the blank 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 the blank blank and blank in it on blank blank to Byzantium. Dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. In blank, the Byzantine blank in blank. Is this a landmark? Is a blank region of blank fertile farming uh I really need to know what one of these words is. I need to know what this is. Romania. Romania is here. I'm gonna guess a geographical region of blank blank Romania. What's the name of that region? I don't know. I know exactly where we are. Like we've narrowed it down there, but I don't know what the fuck this region is. Wallachia. Wallachia. That does ring a bell, but I would never be able to draw that into my mind. I think you're right though. Wallachia. Wallachia is a geographical region of modern-day Romania, as well as one of the two historical Romanian principalities that laid the foundation for the establishment of the modern Romanian state. Aiyah. It is situated north of the lower Danube and south of the southern Carpathians. Wallachia was traditionally divided into two sections, Muntenia, which I would never be able to tell you about, and Oltenia. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, I do recognize the word, but that's like they don't teach that very much in history. Wallachia might have been on like a note card in AP World History one time. You know what I'm talking about? But I did fucking 800 of those bitches over the course of the year. I that one got lost. Sorry. All right. Thank you all for joining me today. That took way too long on the back end of that, but we got a couple good haunts runs. Um, when I said Maldives, I meant Moldova. Would that have gotten us closer? I feel like I still wouldn't have been able to pull that name to mind. Um, anyways, yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm not gonna raid out today. I just want to go get some water, take a break, chill out, you know. Um, I will see you guys tomorrow for a collab, some puzzle gaming, ooh la la. And yeah, I'll see you then. Peace out.